Alright, it's the start of the summer 2013, and to catch up on the Star Wars franchise for the spring of 2013, we got the cancellation of the Clone Wars on Cartoon Network. And then basically Disney dissolved LucasArts for the video game. But that doesn't mean that we're not getting any video games, because they basically fired all those people and shut down that headquarters of Lucasfilms in San Francisco so that they could just, instead of running those buildings, they just signed EA Sports to a deal where they're going to make a bunch of Star Wars video games, including like a Wookiee video game and a few others. So anyway, then we get the creator, one of the workers from the Clone Wars is going to be on this new animated TV series that's going to be featured in the fall 2014, so we're still about a year and a half away from actually seeing it. So now that we all know the particulars, let's get into what it's all going to be about. Finally going to bridge the gap between episode 3 and 4, the start of the Rebel Alliance, Yoda and Dagobah hiding, Vader in his prime, and his relationship with Palpatine growing. That is what we've always wanted to see. It's been done in video games and in books, but we've never gotten it on screen. And this is going to be awesome. The thing is, there wasn't a proper ending to Clone Wars. We don't know what happened to Darth Maul. Darth Maul could still be around, and then Vader, we could finally get the matchup of Vader versus Darth Maul, which everyone's been seeking, which would be insane. Vader's going to slay down the rest of the Jedis. It's going to be interesting. I don't think they're going to pick up right after, episode 3. I think it's going to be a 10 years after, so that Leia and Luke are about 10, 12 years old, So Luke's going to be on Tatooine, racing his T-16 Skyhoppers with Biggs Darklighter. Definitely going to see those in the Return of the Sand People. Han Solo and Chewbacca definitely have got to be doing their... Obviously, they haven't joined the rebellion yet. It's going to be like subplots of a whole bunch of nothing of them doing like cargo runs for like spice deals. And then it's going to be a lot of political mumbo-jumbo of dissolving of the Senate. I'm sure Coruscant's going to be huge. And then it's going to be, I'm sure the completion of the Death Star is going to be maybe in the premiere episode, hopefully, if they start like 10 years after. And we're going to have Grand Moff Tarkin. It's going to be awesome. And then Grand Moff Tarkin, he's the operating commander of the Death Star. That's the Peter Cushing character from the episode 4. It's gonna be so awesome. If they bring Azuka back just to relate to the girls and to bring that in, that's gonna be terrible. Like I was saying, the young Luke and Leia is gonna be there. I don't think they're gonna bring the young Luke and Leia are just gonna be there to relate to the kids. Let's remember, this is gonna be on Disney. But it's still going to be sophisticated enough story. If you never bought into the Clone Wars, they were actually really good stories. And I'm sure these are going to be top-notch stories if you buy into it. Is it going to be real animation, artist animation, or digital crap where the characters look terrible like in the Clone Wars? I hope they change it up and do a more like G.I. Joe 80s style cartoon. So the start of the Rebel Alliance and the Galactic Civil War, there's going to be all new worlds, and then all new characters, and then you got to hope that some of these characters that they are introducing, like Palpatine, if he had like a Sith Padawan on the side, other than Vader, which he probably didn't, but if they're going to bring Palpatine back, they really got to expand this character in that he's going to be featured prominently. Obviously, it's going to be Vader and Palpatine. It's going to be insane. At least we get Vader. We might not get Vader in Episode 7, but we're going to get Vader in this series heavily. Obi-Wan taking care of... I'm sure he's going to be active in fighting battles, too, with the Rebel Alliance. He's not just going to be hanging out on Tatooine and a complete hermit doing nothing. He's going to be a character featured. So those are all basically my ideas, and Boba Fett they got to bring back, and any other ideas you have, and if you want to talk about Star Wars or anything else, join my Facebook group that I'm in, horror, sci-fi, and comic books, or comment below. Look it up or whatnot. Look up VillainNews on Facebook like that. Then I'll get in touch with you. Then I'll show you where the group is and whatnot. So yeah, I love talking Star Wars. This is JBM. Thanks for watching. I'm out.